let's keep up with Jamal. So it's alleged.
Let me even sit down.
There are three. There are three. A and B and C. One is about Beth, who used to work with Jamal. Number two is about Amber. Number three is about the wife, Amira. So let me start with the wife, Amira. So Amira, when she found out that Jamal was going out with Ambari, she said, "Musimu mwembe iko na msimu." Like it's just a season, it shall come to pass. And we got information today morning that it's alleged that Jamal and Ambari are no longer together. And this is what Amira posted. She said, "Kumekucha na emoji na cheka sana." And then she said, "Kama, no. In Islam, we have kifara. What you give, you'll get it back. Either it is in a good way or vice versa. Allah is fair, you know." Haijaishia hapo. Jamal alisha deactivate account. So sahi, of course, we're keeping up with the Ambare and whatever she's posting. She posted a bit, like 3 pictures and captioned them. One of them, "But why kill yourself over a dude that's going to be your brother when Jesus comes?" Another one, "Male attention does nothing to me. I post for the bad B." And then another video, she says, "My Kamba peeps, season near Nzu." Is it Nzu?
Nzo.
Nzo. Season near Nzo. So it seems msimu ya maembe imekwisha and people are back to factory settings. And it gets worse. We have a lady by the name Beth who accused Jamal of a number of things. One, she claimed that Jamal is a brutal person, he's toxic, he's a bully, and he sexually assaulted her.
Wow.
So the matter is in court, allegedly. So we're going to follow up on that. And she said they are trying to blackmail her. Jamal is sending people to harass and intimidate her so that either she can drop the charges or I don't know what he's going to gain from that. And she also went on to accuse Jamal that there are 2 men suffering in court right now, and he's the one who framed them with the robbery with violence back in 2006. Jamal, how do you sleep at night? Wow. There are allegations that the wife made. Now this is another lady making other allegations. Now we heard that you have broken up with Ambare. I don't know. It's a mess. I don't know what you ladies have to say about this whole story. Because for me, I have nothing to say.
All I have to say is, Amira, you shouldn't be too quick to be there saying hallelujah, you know, Suji Allah is great, jumping up and down as if you won a prize, because all you have is a rat with you. I don't know, like, why she's so excited. You know what I mean? Like, you're there with your trash. Exactly. You're with your trash over there saying, this trash is amazing. The same trash that brought the second wife to your home, your matrimonial bed, and had relations on your bed with the second wife. That's that same disrespectful husband. The same disrespectful husband that brought in a third wife without your knowledge and had the third wife talking crap about you to everybody on social media. You guys were there busy fighting each other. And then now you're going to say it to, there's no, what's the other word, the Muslim word for karma or whatever. Let me tell you, you have not won anything. You've already told us how he's abusive. You've already told us how hana pesa. So at this point, I think you should just keep quiet with your trash and decide what do you want for your life. Because just because he's broken up with Amber Ray doesn't mean there's not going to be another Amber Ray to take her place.
The Islam word is kifara.
Kifara.
Yeah, and sometimes as wives, sorry to cut you short, sometimes as wives, we are happy that we've won. But tumeshinda nini? Like, who is this person coming back into our lives? Who's this husband? Has he changed? Or the things are just the same? You need to have an honest conversation first before you start celebrating.
Ugh, God, I am so tired of all these people. Honestly, I am tired. But again, I feel like we need to have this conversation again because it feels like people aren't learning. Number one, yesterday we spoke about Annalisa and her boyfriend, or her husband, her ex-husband, so to speak. And we all saw the story, everything from the beginning of the relationship to the middle to the end of the relationship. And this is the same thing. We've seen Ambare and Jamal's story from the beginning to the middle to the end. We've seen all the twerking videos, which were very nice, very entertaining. Keep that coming. But at the same time, that's all that it is. You are fighting. I feel like I think I was telling someone this earlier, that it feels like a lot of the time when we are when people care about what we're doing, when people care about our relationships, especially on social media, we keep feeling the pressure to give them more and more and more at the expense of our own ingrown or growth as a unit, growth as a couple. And this is something that we really need to get serious about. Before you start showing people all your love on social media, so you try and figure out all your loopholes first. You try and figure out, okay, what is the situation? What if A goes B and then B becomes Z? How do we proceed? You know, I feel like there's so many things that could be done outside of social media, outside of that realm of, oh my God, there's such couple goals. Oh my God, I want to be them when I grow up, blah, blah, blah. All those things are amazing, but at the end of the day, are you really couple goals in real life? Let's get serious, okay?